mount position is any time that I push my frame and he uses his right hand to push across, it's going to extend and go over. If I keep it here and he pushes it across, is that right? So what I'm seeing, the biggest thing I'm seeing you guys doing is you're going here. That like all I want to do is I want him to stop coming forward. I don't want him on my hips. So it's simply this. Now, to put his weight, so his weight comes off his knees and his ankles, when I nudge him, that frame just holds him there. So if he puts his weight on top, and once again, my frame system's pretty good. Like I can carry my partner pretty easy with this, right? So it's not where I'm pushing, because if I try to push this way but nudge him this way, I'm working against each other. What I saw with you, Tyson, was like, you went here, and as you turned your frame system,
moved off the center.
yeah, right. So once it's like this is everything, and I don't have a frame system. So it's really important that when I kind of go from here, I go bridge and nudge from here. As I'm turning, my frame doesn't move, but that will make sure that my right elbow blocks his knee out. So if I turn my frame system, I'm not blocking his. I'm going to find this really hard to pick his leg up, which is what the issue you're having with. Yeah. So what I want to do is kick and put all your weight onto your right elbow, so we're here. So even if I can't pick up his leg, I've got the ability to start to move up and re-scoop it. So it's really important that my right elbow almost stays contact with the ground the entire time. I'm not lifting my right elbow up. So frame system, left leg in, kick it, yes you can. Bridge, turn, drive my right knee, right elbow, catch it. This is the hardest part, right? Is my partner would generally want to keep his weight onto his left knee. So I need to change the weight posture, but I can't push. I've already explained about my frame system. So my right knee is going to come to my chest. My right knee comes to my chest, my left knee goes down. This will help to lift his knee up. Now, it's no strength, it's a lever thing. So, excuse me, Andrew puts his left knee onto the ground. It's actually really hard. And I'm not like, because my right knee's forward. This allows me to get to the outside of the knee. Yeah. And it's a really easy turnover to start to wrestle. So the system, once I've caught the leg from here, is at any time I separate my knees, anytime I separate, he's just going to go straight through the mount. So what I'm trying to do is I take my right knee to my elbow, my left knee goes straight. This will by default allow a little bit of weight to come off his knee, but this also means that my frame can now allow me to turn because my left leg's straight. Whether you want to go back to half guard versus half deep half, this is up to you now. My most common thing is what I see people do now is they drop the arm, they come up, and they allow the person to come under. Yes. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to turn, but I'll keep my frame on the inside, and as I'm turning, this will allow me to push the knee down. Exaggerating. So once the knee's down, I'm going to fight what I can wrestle up, double knee tap, come to my dance, my anaconda, head arm, whatever it is. But I'm trying to get the pressure this side of the knee. I see too many people grab me and they're just going to pull them back up onto mount as they come up. And so here's our mount. Awesome, thanks Ian. Okay, so once again guys, is the compensation is anytime that my right elbow comes off the ground, there's traction, there's movement. Too many moving parts, too many things can go wrong. Lock it into place, left leg holds him into place, my right leg goes straight, nudge him and bridge. My right leg drops to the ground, turns, my right elbow is here. So my right elbow should be by default in front. Bring my knees together, here. My right knee goes to my elbow, my left knee goes straight, and that allows to turn. I don't come round to the knee, which is the most common thing. It opens up a valley for him to start to insert his hand. So what I want to do instead is I want to keep my elbow tight. This allows the push, come over. If it falls over, I take it over. If it doesn't, I can come to my wrestle up position. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I'm out. So this means it was one of the mount escapes that I started to use. So as soon as my partner gets to the mount position, so I have my frame. And this is all about changing the dynamics of the game and creating a space and an opportunity to escape. I use this predominantly in no gi. I very rarely use this in gi. So what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to swing both my hands to the armpit, push the armpits and start to escape from out the backside. And if you guys are into your leg lock game, it exposes the heels and things like that as well. The best thing about it for me is that for him to try and grab my head, he has to turn towards me. Now because my leg's on his leg, if he tries to turn towards me, I'll put pressure and it's easier to keep him at bay and knock him over. So for me, this is one of those escapes that you've got to do really fast and really dynamically as I first get him out. So come back on again, guys, in. So I start off with my standard frame system. And what I'm doing is I back the frame system into the armpit. Once I'm here is I bridge and I push and I turn, so I'm keeping him here. Now, even though we're here, the small hip escape that's the key. So because his weight's all on this thing, it's easy to hip escape back from this one. And then if you're into your leg game, get the legs entangled, you know, that you've got heaps of ways to bring the heel to your heel hooks, there's heaps of opportunities. But for me, it's all about getting out of the mount position. So I'd rather focus on escape and get to a good position. So one more time, back up on mount, please. So I have the frame system, and I do the same thing. I kind of go like micro bridge, frame. So my frame system is I back it and I push it all the way to the side. Kung Fu. Now I turn towards him and I hip escape. Once I hip escape, that's going to pop it. You might need to do two. You can bring your legs through, and you know if you're into heel hook game like that, or your heel hooks are straight here. If you're into your escape game, push the weight on the back of the leg. As you come up, it's going to turn them over because they've got no way to go. So that's even a good way to kind of get to the top position as well. 1, 2, 3.